Hello everyone. I wanted to redo my entire video, explaining that the expanded universe was canon. Like I said before, I wanted to break it up into smaller parts now that I have a little bit better way of recording. So, yeah, one of the biggest lies that EU haters like to spew about the expanded universe is that it was never considered canon. And that's not true. And before I wanted to read these quotes, I find it really funny that EU haters will completely accept Lucasfilm saying all the new stuff is canon, but then they'll conveniently ignore all the times that they stated that the expanded universe was canon in the past. It's hypocrisy hypocrisy at its finest. So, I'll read the oldest quote I could find on defining what Star Wars canon is. This is from Star Wars Insider number 23 from 1994. Gospel, or canon as we refer to it, includes the screenplays, the films, the radio dramas, and the novelizations. These works spin out of George Lucas's original stories. The rest are created by other writers. However, between us, we've read everything, and much of it is taken into account in the overall continuity. So here they define what canon is. It's everything made by George Lucas and stuff created by other writers. Hence, the rest are created by other writers. So, what is that stuff created by the other writers? It's the expanded universe. And they make it clear that almost all of it is taken into account, and they keep track of it. This quote is from StarWars.com, May 30th, 2003. Basically, everything except those items marked with an infinity logo, i.e. the Star Wars Tales comics, is considered canon. So, the only things that were not canon were the Infinity stuff, Star Wars Tales. Everything else is canon. Hold up, people. I got a bunch of more quotes. So, don't go anywhere. I'm back. I had a bunch of evidence. A bunch of more evidence. So, here we go. This next quote is from Star Wars Gamer number 6. Canon refers to an authoritative list of books that Lucas licensing editors consider an authentic part of the official Star Wars history. Our goal is to present a continuous and unified history of the Star Wars galaxy insofar as that history does not conflict with or undermine the meaning of Mr. Lucas's Star Wars saga of films and screenplays. Things that Lucas licensing does not consider parts of the official continuous Star Wars history show in Infinity's logo or are contained within Star Wars Tales. Everything else is considered canon. So there you have it. They repeat the same thing. Everything except the Infinity stuff, like Old Wounds, Tag and Bink, or Skippy the Jedi Droid. None of that is canon. This next quote is a quote from last year in Star Wars Insider 172, May 2017. Star Wars Legends Epic Collection, The Rebellion Volume 2, is a mammoth 488-page paperback reprinting some of the stories published under the Star Wars saga's former comic book canon. So, the Dark Horse comics were former canon. There you have it, people. In Star Wars Insider 106, Lucasfilm says, Timothy Zahn's hardcore novel, Heir to the Empire, set 5 years after Return of the Jedi, appeared in bookstore windows in 1991 to thrill fans with an official continuation of their beloved movie trilogy. What does official mean? It means real and authentic. So the Thrawn trilogy was considered to be the real continuation of the original trilogy. This is from Star Wars Insider, issue 101 from 2008. The concept of an expanded universe certainly isn't unique to Star Wars. Many popular genre properties, from Star Trek to Alien, release spin-off tales that shed light on events not seen in the official narrative. But the EU is unique both in its size and in the care with which its narrative is shepherded and organized. In Star Wars, the expanded universe is official. Again, they use that word official, so it's real. This is from Howard Rothman, the executive vice president of the franchise management. We've stuck to a very clear branding strategy for the past decade. This is Star Wars. Individual movies come and go, as do TV shows, video games, and books. They all contribute to the lore of Star Wars. But in the end, it is one saga, and that saga is called Star Wars. We wanted to send a clear message to our fans that everything we do is part of the overall saga. So, does that include the expanded universe? Sounds like that to me. Alright, here's the more quotes I ran to get. What did I write? Okay, my handwriting's a little bit difficult to read. So, this is apparently from Star Wars Panel Rolls, Expanding the Universe from 2007. Expanding upon the lives of film characters was only a small part of what Dark Horse added to the Star Wars canon. So again, they state that the Dark Horse comics are canon. In 2007. See, this next one is from Star Wars: A Visual History from 2010. The definitive reference book of its time. It collects all the elements introduced into Star Wars canon by 2 decades of Star Wars publishing. So all the elements introduced into Star Wars canon that are published, so like the expanded universe. So there you have it, people. The expanded universe was canon, and you people can deny it all you want. So, I guess just have a good day, people.